Alright, that should work better. See if that's working real quick. Yep, it's working. Alright, welcome everyone. Here we are at Cleveland Hopkins. Had some audio issues there to start us off. Hopefully we can hear the plane when we get started. But now, so here we are at Cleveland. We're going to be flying to Baltimore tonight, as the title suggests, under Southwest 4160, expecting some choppy air en route as we have a storm moving into the northeast US. So, not much else exciting for the flight tonight, but we'll get started here. Here's our plane over here at Bravo 11. Jump in the cockpit. It's actually kind of loud. I can just... We'll just turn that off. Alright, so we will get started here by turning on the battery. Guess we should double check our breakers first, which are right along here. Make sure none are popped out. All of our breakers are good. And we can check electric hydraulic pumps are off. Hey, Reese. Our packs are off. Our emergency exit lights aren't guarded. Come down here and do a fire test. Check our ground power. We got 113 volts. So we'll connect that. Got good power. There's our select a line, guard, turn on the lights here, and I will get started by looking at our release here. So for we can just go over this cover page. Southwest 4160, Cleveland departing 10:45 local, arriving at 12:10 local. Scheduled time en route is 1 hour and 5 minutes, and our estimated flight time is 57 minutes. 15 minutes of taxi out. We got ELTS SATCOM, fancy PDLC en route. It will be connected via on the VATSIM network here. Got alternate fuel for possible en route turbulence. Hey, Atlantic. Hey, Jay. We're in 8674 Bravo. This agrees. 800 winglets. Yep, Cleveland, Baltimore. There's our route. Kids 1 departure, Nums transition into Anthem 3 arrival to Baltimore. Gonna be cruising at 29,000 feet. Minimum take or maximum planned is 11,400. Plug that in, and our payload's 11,000. We'll mess with this more later. 11,000 fuel truck. Plane to rail fuel 6,000. That's good. Got a tailwind of 41 knots. That's gonna be nice. Our cost index will be 15. And the release looks good. So there's that. Are we fueling? We are fueling. Come down to the flight management system. Shoot. Our displays aren't gonna look as good because I just updated. I just had a fuel truck drive through me. Huh. That's funny. Yeah, what was I saying? Our displays aren't gonna look as good because I just updated the airplane. It's kind of annoying, but that's okay. Side by side. Track up. No. Yeah, split rear. The rest looks good. What do you mean error? 1,000. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. That's good. Race is off. Air stairs, no. Engine start switches auto, no. This, yes. Passive. And that looks good for now. Yeah, I'll have to fix the real display mod. So now where were we? We were in the FMC and we'll be in here for a minute. It's all blue again. Shouldn't have updated the airplane. So we'll go FMC position initialization, grab the GPS left coordinates, input that. We're going Cleveland, Charlie Lima Echo to Baltimore, Bravo Whiskey India, as Southwest 4160. Looks like we are departing. Runway 6 right. Which SID was that, kids? 1, 2, Nussum. And we will join the Anthem 3 arrival to Baltimore. And we'll... Oh. Our release just turned upside down. And we will expect right here, runway 33 left. ILS 33 left. Activate, execute, performance initialization, cost index 15, find that right there. Reserves, you don't have an alternate, so 5, stop Siri. Flight level 290 today with cruise wind. Let me zoom in so we can see a little. 265 at 60. That's a deviation of 0 Celsius. That finishes up our FMC for now. I'll do our performance weight and balance a little later, but right now I know we're going to 29,000. Yeah, all the displays, I apologize for that, but everything doesn't look as good as it should. 150 is our landing altitude, that's for pressurization. Yeah, with the brand new full release update, like the background of these displays are bluish, they should be more black. The pressurization numbers are orange. Yeah, it annoys me. Maybe it doesn't annoy you guys. Alright, so we got our irises aligning, service interphones off, dome light we got on bright, EECs are on, passenger oxygen normal and guarded. I'll test the crew oxygen. Make sure we don't lose all of our... That looks good. Flight recorder. Mark your speed. Stall warning test. Turn on the yaw damper. Get the fuel pumps. Standby power, transformer rectifier 1, 2, and 3. That looks good. We'll start up the APU later because it's really cold. 0 Celsius. Yeah, I can get that fired up right now. Is fueling complete? We'll jump to the FMC right here. 11.4, fueling is complete. Seatbelt signs on. I'll also start the flight for the A cars and the passenger boarding. Alright, we'll continue with the flow here. Check the Pro P, hydraulic pump stays off, P's on, open up the trim air. Our APU will give a little longer. For now, we're pretending we're on preconditioned air, the gate air. Yeah, these displays look really bad. I'll fix this tonight after the stream. We'll select auto brake RTO, reset the fuel and rate. Got 0. We'll test our lights. Test. We can just kind of look up and scan across. Just look all the way through the lights. Make sure we don't have a bulb out. Nice. Test the takeoff warning horn. Speed brakes up, flaps are up, disagrees. Start levers are cut off. Stop trim cutout switches are up. Test this again. This time the wheel well illuminates. That's normal. Check our bottles. Turn this up a bit, and our rudder and aileron trim looks good. Select VHF1, mic 1. Can turn down, guard a little. And just gonna double check. Looks like we have. Let's see if we're in anyone's airspace. If we have anyone controlling us, real quick. Check over here. Looks like we have Cleveland ground on, but we don't have anyone on tower. That's nice. 121.7 for ground. We can tune that. I'll actually just do 1217. Yeah, these displays look so different. Alright, there's that. I'll set up my side. Brief the departure. Then we can do the before start originating checklist. Grab the ATIS. No, not that. Which we can do through cross controller info. Alright, here we go. Cleveland ATIS. ATIS Delta 25 Zulu, so kind of old. 130 at 8, 10 nautical miles visibility, or 10 statute miles overcast, 9,500. Dew point -2. Well, outside temp -9. No, I have that reversed. Outside temp -9. Dew point outside temp -2. Dew point -9. Altimeter 3013. That's what I needed. Shoot. 3013. Set that over here. 013, and in the standby, which Southwest doesn't have. Over here, I can turn on the gyro. Audio features. It was on, it's just really quiet. Gyro volume. Yeah, you can kind of hear it. Okay. altimeter 3013, there it was. ILS runway 6 left approach, departing 6 right, operate transponder in altitude reporting mode, all taxiways runway, bird activity vicinity of the airport, advisor of Delta. Alright, so there's our digital ATIS, the D-ATIS, got that. We have info Delta. Now I'll open up the chart for the Kids 3 departure out of here. Out of Cleveland, KCLE search. Pulling this up on second monitor. Kids 1, not Kids 3. That's out of Houston, I believe. Load the Kids 1 departure here. Gotta carefully grab it. There we go. Got it. How do we rotate? PDFs are updated. Alright, there we go. Can we close that? Yeah. Okay. So let me just kind of size this somewhere where we can read it. Alright, that looks good. So what we're doing is out of runway 6 left, go jump in the box here, go to legs. We'll go to scoot over a bit. There we go. Alright, Josh. Kalia below 6,000, 6,000 or below. Amit 7,000 or above. Kids 9,000 or above. On to Zave. No, we're on the NUSM transition, which is right there. Yep, so done to NUSM. And we'll look at this. We're going 6 right, so climb heading of 058, intercept course 085 to Josh, and on track 142 to cross Kayla at or below 6,000, track 142 to cross Amit at or above 7,000, on track 170 to cross Kids at or above 9,000. That's all plugged in. Our top altitudes. There's a fuel truck driving through me again. Top altitude is going to be 14,000. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then double check that. And our heading is going to be, what was our heading? 6058. 058. Set that 30. We'll do our V speeds later. Can turn on our flight directors. Alright, so there's that departure. Now I'll brief the departures. So I'm pilot flying and pilot monitoring. Don't have an alternate, not a special airport, nothing's MEL'd, minimum equipment list. Got turbulence en route. Our taxi routing's going to be to runway 6 right. I am planning, 6 right via Juliet 4 Lima, likely. Gonna write that down. 6 right, Juliet 4 Lima. Runway conditions, looks like braking action's good. And rejected takeoff, we'll go over that later, but shouldn't be an issue. In case of pilot flying. Yeah, so rejected takeoff. Below 80 knots, master caution, any indication, anything unusual, and above 80 knots will reject if there's an engine fire, engine flame out, the aircraft is unable or unsafe to fly, or projective wind shear. Got confused there. Alright, so now we'll grab our clearance actually. Let's tune to ground. 121.7. Cleveland ground 121.7. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and call them up. Cleveland ground Southwest 4160. Clearance to Baltimore, please. Now we wait. Alright, Southwest 4160 cleared to Baltimore via the Kids 1 departure, NUSM transition. Climb via the state, expect 29010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency on Unicom and squawk 7440. Alright, push start, my discretion, we have Delta Southwest 4160. Said Delta, right? Yeah, Delta, still Delta. We have Delta. Alright, so I'll just note push my discretion. And now that I'm thinking about it, what I should actually do is open the APU bleed. Get that warm. Warm up the cabin here. There's the air conditioning, and we can make it really warm because it's really cold, up to about 20. And while I think of it, I can pop on the APU generators. Disconnect that, disconnect this. Better push back. Plan to push out. Yeah, I'll turn it. Why not? I'll turn. Like that. Alright, now what we're going to do is fill out the Otis report. So, put in total 11,400, so I'll do 11,400 minus fuel in is 6,700. It's 4,700, so pounds added. 4,700. Taxi fuel, we got 300 for a total of, or takeoff fuel of 11,100. 50 packs, no children, no observers. That all looks good. I filled all this out earlier. That means we have 41 bags. So 41 divided by 6 is about 6.83. So 6 times 6 is 36. No brainer. So we need 5 more. Could just do A, and 7. That would put us up. Because the plane tends to tip back, so we'd like the aircraft to be heavier in the front so we don't dip back. That puts our zero fuel weight center of gravity to 18.8. So now we're gonna mess with x-plane until we get to 18.8. So we'll just go like this, zero fuel weight, 18.1. So well, first off, we can zero all these. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So we'll just put in, what did we say, 41 divided by 5, that's 8, with 1 being 9. So we'll say 9, and then the rest are 8, 8, 8, and 8. There we go. Zero fuel weight of 17.7, so we can move this to 7 and this to 9 and try to get that moved back. 19, that's too much. This to 7, move this to 9. 18.9, I think we're going for 18.8, so that's pretty much bang on. I guess I could try one more forward. Should I move one more forward? No, I'll be happy with this. And our payload total is supposed to be, we can see right here, 11,000, it's 8,000. So we can do 8601 minus, or 11,000, sorry. Payload, yeah. 11,000 minus what we currently have is 8601. Got that twice. 11,000 minus 8601. That, divide that by 2. We got 2 bins. We'll do 1,199 and 1,200. And of course, now we have to move someone back. So we'll say 7 and 8 and see if that gets us closer to. Bang on. 18.8, 18.8. Alright, so for this, now we can open up our performance calculator. Now normally there's dispatchers to do this all, but I'm dispatching myself. So we're in 8674 Bravo. We're departing Cleveland out of, I'll update the weather, and it should say 6 right. It does say 6 right. We'll correct the magnetic variation here, which is west at 8 degrees, so 1, 2, west, well, I guess it's closer to, alright, well, if it's 1, 2, 0, if we move it west, I guess it would be now 1, 1, 2. So we'll say that, 1, 1, 2 for magnetic variant. Temperature -2, altimeter 3013. Our takeoff weight's going to be 115.7. Now we can select this. It should be. Alright, we're lighter than this expects. We are lighter. That's fine. Guess that means we got a few children. So we can say there's 5 children and 45 adults. 10 children. We'll say 10 children. And 40 adults. That gives us a takeoff weight of 114.6. This is, it's going to be about 113. So, you know what we can do instead? We can take out some bags. Don't know why we're... No, that's not right. Why are we so far off? I'm trying to think why that's so much lighter. I mean, I guess it just means we have not enough payload, which we don't. We're supposed to be at 11,000. So to get from 10,100 to 11,000 is from this to 11 is 800 pounds increase. So we can switch this to 2,000. And yeah, now we're pretty close, but our zero fuel weight, we got to move people forward now. Story of my life. Where were we at? 7. So we'll be at 10. That's too much. So we'll say 6, 9. Get in there. 9, 7. Previous page, 18.6, a slight movement of 5, and we'll say 10. That should be 18 point. A slight movement forward gives us 18. I guess I could do this for 20 minutes. Very slight movement back, that's close enough. I can live with that. We'll reselect this. That gives us something like I was expecting. So now our takeoff weight's going to be 114.7. So we can just say we got 8 kids and 42 adults. That's closer, a lot closer. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now we need 19.3. And that, my friends, will be the last of fumbling in the iPad. Once you get this to 19.3, which should just be a fairly easy move of that, or maybe one more. Alright, can say 9 and 7, and that should be nearing 19.3. Wait. Alright, so we're at 18.8. We need to get 19.3%. We need to move someone back. 6. We'll say 9 again. Move one person forward and call it good. We'll move another person forward and call it. Okay, done. Not touching anything else. Done with that. Alright, we got this in. We'll clear that. We'll do our performance data and then get out of here. Did I request a pushback? Yeah, I did. So the pushback tug is hooked up. So our takeoff weight was 114.8. We'll say 114,800 optimum 6 right. Compute that. It wants to do flaps 1. We have a policy against that. It's going to be flaps 5. So for tail strike prevention on the 800, we'll do flaps 5. Margin 4,165. 4,165. Probably be pushing back in about 5 minutes here if I had to guess. Although actually I forgot to run the before start checklist. So we'll do that real quick. Alright, so that's valid. We can go N1 limit. Our outside temperature is -2, which I believe is on, yep, -2. Slash -2. Our number is 65. Reduces the engine thrust, our center of gravity. Our trim's actually going to be 5.5. So that's for max blast. So we'll do. That's max thrust takeoff. So we'll move this back to about 5.5. And then the last thing is 127, 127, 129. Now in reality, normally you do the before start checklist before you do this takeoff weight stuff, but I forgot. Not the end of the world. We'll survive the flight without a doubt. VNAV, LNAV. Before start originating checklist, logbook aboard, landing gear pins 3 aboard, fire warning overheat check, start levers cut off, stab trim cutout switches normal, lights test checked. FMC's program, briefings complete, oxygen mask and quantity checked, EEC's on. Engine electronic control on. Navigation switches normal, display switches auto, normal fuel 11.4, cleared with 11.4, center pumps off. Passenger signs on, window heat on, hydraulic pumps A's off, B's on. Pressurization set and auto. Flight instruments 3013 set. Auto brake RTO. Takeoff warning horn checked. Parking brake set. Unknown rudder trims centered. Before start originating checklist complete. And I'll real quickly set up the minimums, and then we'll run the last checklist before pushback. So 800, and there's no special engine failure procedure. Yeah, there's no special EFP. So what we can do is just do 1,000 above, so 1,800, and then we're set. Bring this number to 1,800. Too much. 1,800, right there. All right. Before push checklist. 0 fuel weight, 103.7 set. Takeoff weight, we got 114.8. Cross checked. N1s, you got 65 over -2, reduced set. Runway, 6 right set. Flaps, PWB 5, CDU 5. V speeds, 127, 127, 129. Stab trim, got 5.5 units set. Wind cleanup altitude, 1,800 set. Flight door lights out. 4 push checklist complete. Alright, let's get everyone in their seat. Shut the doors and start this flight. Can close our doors here. Turn on the anti-collision light, which is right here. Like that. Get everyone seated. About 10 minutes late on the push. Not a massive deal, but took a bit longer than expected. Alright, so push and start was at my discretion. 7-4-40. 7-4-40. And we'll turn that on. Release the brake. We are on APU power. That's been an issue. Alright, are we pushing? Are we moving? Okay, what's... Hang on. This is confusing me. Realism. Real. Turn that on. Alright, so is it set or released? It's set. So now I click that. Yeah, it's released. And here we go. Just turn on some quick lighting. Alright, spinning 2. Oil pressure. We're waiting for 25. There's 25. Light off. We can keep that bright for now. Roll back. There's a good engine start. Isolate, ventilate. It's probably getting pretty hot. Oh yeah, it's pretty hot back there. And we can spin 1. Oil pressure. Light off. Brake set. Roll back. Looks like we got good engine starts there. I can. Alright, now we'll just wait for the guy's bypass pin. I'll actually pull up the chart so we can all see it. 10-9A. No, 10-9. Yep, that's good. Go like that. Got another one. Alright, there's our chart. We are just off of Concourse B, so it'll be Juliet, Juliet 4, Lima down to 6 right, I'm expecting. But this will kind of be just straight ahead out. There's our pin. We can turn on the generators, turn off the APU, turn on the Pro P, turn on electric hydraulic pumps and engine hydraulic pumps on the A side. Alright, standing by for flaps. Flaps 5. Flaps 5, control check. Right or left, center, right, center. Full down, left, back, right, down, center. Alright. Before taxi checklist, electrical generators on, Pro P on, anti-ice off, flight controls free, flap CU5 indicates 5, green light, transponder, TARA. Before taxi checklist complete. Drop the brake, get that off, turn on taxi light. I'll check takeoff configuration. Ground Southwest 4160, ready for taxi. Six right via Juliet 4, Lima, Southwest 4160. Alright, where's Juliet 4? Looks like that's Romeo, which means I should actually stop here real quick and find Romeo. So if we're right here, Romeo is not to be seen. Yeah, interesting. What taxiway is this? This is Juliet. Alright, so we're on Juliet 4, so we'll just take a right onto Juliet here. It's like takeoff landing, white medium. Yeah, if I'm correct, this is Juliet. This is Juliet. Okay, so Juliet. Here's Juliet 4. Get moving a little here. I'm going to stop again and look at all for. Alright, slightly unrealistic, but I'm going to run over to a sign and see where I'm near. Alright, that's alpha then, I guess. I'll just speed up here. Oh, lots of thrust. Southwest 4160 appears we missed it. Juliet 2, Kilo Lima, Southwest 4160. Yeah, alright, so where are we? Juliet 2 Ah, okay, I see. So, looks like this has got to be Juliet 2. Dude, I got no clue where I am. We're stopping and we're finding the proper taxiway. What's this? Kilo. Beautiful. Alright, let's go. Found it. Don't know this airport at all. Great to be here for the first time at night. No, Baltimore better. Yeah, that ramp isn't very well lit. Alright, so this is Kilo. Yeah, I couldn't find really any signs. And yeah, obviously I left onto Lima. So I guess we were just kind of supposed to go straight ahead and out. Whatever. Back on track here. Get familiar with our min takeoff. It's 11.1. Just gonna double check Lima. Yeah, we're fine. Lima curves right here. To the left. Using the tiller to steer. And up over to the right. I hope you guys can hear the audio. Let me know if you can't in the comments, please. Gonna double check that. And then we'll do the before takeoff checklist. That's funny. We got an echo now. But yeah, I'm not so certain you guys can hear the output capture. So I'm just gonna remove it. Yes. Remove. And then add an output capture. Okay. Select that. Okay. No. That actually looks too loud, so we'll turn it down a little. Maybe to there. There, how's that? Alright, fuel check, before takeoff checklist. Departure plan not required, attendant notification, complete electrical generators on, anti-ice off, packs auto, bleeds, engines on, APU off.
Class 4116, no further AVs is available. Switch to Unicom 122.8, have a good flight.
Alright, over to Unicom 122.8, thanks for the help, Southwest 4160, see ya. Bleeds, engines on, APU off, start switches left continuous, APU off, flap CD5 indicates 5, green light. What was it, double, oh yeah, alright, there, we're good. Start levers idle, recall, check, before takeoff checklist complete, let's get this going. I can turn that off, get 122.8. Cleveland traffic, Southwest 4160, departing runway 6 right on the kids 1 departure. Cleveland. Alright, let's thrust up here. Go legs. Here. Unit ref, N1, takeoff. Alright. Clear left, center, clear right. Finals clear. Here we go. Set, takeoff power. Set. 80 knots. Rotate. Positive rate landing gear up. Rate gear up. About 57 minutes till we're on the ground from here. Bug up. 210, set speed. There we go. Flaps 1. Flaps up. Gear off, auto brake off. We can climb. Set speed 230. Go ahead and engage Command A. Someone asking which runway's in use at JFK. I believe they could check the D8s themselves. Speed intervention. Speed intervention. Alright, it'll bring us up to 250, 6,000 past Josh. Or, Cal, yeah. Then we'll continue our climb. Go weather. That's not weather. We could go weather. Alright, turn on my screen, weather on their screen. 40-mile view. Close my series of calculators. Yeah, so we're scheduled landing at 12:10. We'll see what we get when we're up at cruise and adjust the cost index here shortly. Keep climbing real soon here. Up to, yeah, 7,000 or above, so we'll climb in about 4 miles, 5 miles. And so we'll be landing with 5.9 based off our in takeoff. It's perfectly fine. Don't want to land with below 5, that's Southwest policy. So I always make flight with 6. That's what the dispatchers normally do. at least 6,000 pounds of arrival fuel. Alright. We are 1.5 DME from CLE-BWI, so we'll be climbing here real soon. 5 seconds or so, actually. Alright, here comes the climb. Dressed up. I'll go ahead and do N1 limit, and we can delete this and watch our N1 right here, 86.9. That's 91. Bump that up. Now we'll climb fast. And we can adjust the cost index to try to arrive better on time. So scheduled arriving at 5:10 Zulu. Can go to progress on this FMC. Gonna be at Baltimore 5:07, so for now we'll leave it. Should be fine. Well, this is our gate end time, so that only leaves us 3 minutes to taxi, which may or may not be doable. Alright, 10,000 feet, 10 minutes, notified. Climb checklist, pressurization. We're pressurizing, this is set. Pressurization check, start switches, off, APU off, climb checklist complete. If anyone has any questions about Southwest procedures or the plane, what's going on, please ask in the comments. Love to answer some. Landing lights come off at 18,000 feet. $1,000 to go. We'll clear itself, pass it up to 29. 29. There we are. Yeah, so I'm actually going to adjust this time so that we can land closer to 5:05 Zulu. So I'll go init ref, performance, and we'll try 25 or so. See what that does for us. After it gives us an accurate. Give it a minute, and then double check and see what's moved. So I'd like to land at 5:05 to allow ourselves to taxi in and get into the gate on time. And Southwest now using a default cost index of 15, and then depending on the time you can raise or lower that so you can make it in on time. That's what we're doing here. Alright, going through 18,000. Go like that. Logo light, green light. You can select people in the back to night sleep. So here we are in the back of the plane. Lights are blue. You can see the anti-collision light flashing. It's going to be loud until we're up at 29,000 feet, which will be real soon here. 20 nautical miles, 3 minutes. How about we look at the weather for the flight? So we're on the Kids 1 departure here. Here's the US, you can kind of see. We got Cleveland, Baltimore. So right here is moderate turbulence between 18,000 and 41,000. Valid from 9 to 1500 Zulu. 9 to 1500. Isn't it 4 Zulu? So it might actually not be too bumpy. We'll have to see. Close this chart. Yeah, I got very confused here, so I guess I pushed out and I just had to turn here onto Juliet 4, but instead I continued to Juliet 2. Yeah, that confused me. It was literally just zoop, straight out and down. I'll have to look at this airport in the day. And we're past this departure. Or actually, are we? No, we're not. We'll be at Nussum in 57 nautical miles. So we're on this stretch from Kids to Nussum right now. So I don't need this chart anymore. Close that one. For top climb here, we're at 25, 4, 29. I'll get the seatbelt sign off as we level off. I didn't do the system test or TCAS. It's annoying. Don't do that too much. Takes a while. Takes a little bit to go through its whole spiel. Could have done that for demonstration. Because it was an originator. Alright, 27.9 for 29. About to level off. Good cruise thrust. Alright, here we are. We'll see how the air is. If smooth sailing, we'll turn off the seatbelt sign. One good way I can tell is actually just by going head shake mod and enabling this. And as you can see, it's pretty bumpy. As a passenger, you would see this. See, jittery and the wings are moving. So we'll keep the seatbelt sign on for now. Very well could be the whole flight. Disable that. Alright, what's our arrival time? Still 5:07. I could switch this to 40 for now. Select. Execute. Now there's going to be a steep descent. Will that switch anything? Cruise speed 0.76 right now. Fuel at Baltimore. I'm not going to go much higher than this because of our fuel at Baltimore. But we will go up to 0.76 Mach. Yeah, I don't want to land with below 5, but landing below 6, I'm okay with. Got a bit of extra fuel to play with. Try to speed up this flight a bit. Alright, here we come to Nassau, and then we'll turn towards our destination. Can go to like a 10 nautical mile view, go plan, and then step through. So continue along, there's our top of descent, and then into vectors to Baltimore. So I might just clear out those vectors, actually. Look at that during the descent plan. Do 40. That time's not really updating. We'll have to see what time we land. So we can actually start doing our cruise preparations right now. How long do we have till descent? We have top of descent 103, so yeah, I should get started. So first what we'll do is descent forecast, and we'll look at no use in looking at 30,000. Oops. No use in 30,000, but we can do 24,000, which is 280 at 66. We can look at 18,000, which is 280 at 40. Then we can look at 9,000, which is 270 at 180. Our ISO deviation is, well, minus 19. We're based on, what is ISO? Minus 21, so that's 2 degrees warmer. And our landing altimeter is 3031. Select that, execute that. Alright, now we'll double check our arrival. Let me pull up the chart here. Then we'll do our performance and plan the approach. Anthem 3, our nav, arrival, launch that, bring it over. I just flipped it. That's right. Okay. So we are approaching Keyman in 41 nautical miles. Come on, zoom in. Alright, so Keyman, then Biner, and then Lundy at flight level 290, Kirby between 24 and 21, Quiche, and then Bubby at 280 between 18 and 15, and then Sheaf below 15, Eagle between 13 and 12, Anthem, Rock, you got Anthem, hang on a minute, where'd we go from there? Anthem, J-Bar, and then Oblay. Alright, so J-Bar, then Oblay at 250 below 9,000, that's it. Crabs between 6 and 5, and Fines at 5,000, Key at 210 and 4,000, and then Ropes, and then Hook. And then we'll vectors to the approach. So this is 33 left right here, 33 right, and 28, 10. So in North Ops, we'll be landing 33 left. Or it's actually in West Ops, 33 left, and the East Ops, it would be landing 1-0. But I believe Baltimore is in North Ops. I could double check that actually over here by grabbing ATIS through our A cars for Baltimore. Send that. Yeah, 508 with 5.9, so we'll have plenty of fuel. So I'm actually gonna come over and set this to 60. So see if we can speed up our cruise here a little. Cruise, it's gonna go to 778. Progress, we're gonna hopefully land a little sooner. Who said JM? Not sure what you mean. Yep. Alright, Baltimore. Wind calm, so we'll do 3-3 left. I'm fine with that. So I'll just pull up the chart for the ILS, 3-3 left. Unless you're localizer, runway 3-3 left. Alright, here's our approach chart right here. Oh, there we go. So we can say it's from Jan's. Arrival, 3-3 left, Jan's. That looks good. Oops, didn't mean to hit that, sorry. Getting confused with all the pages open. Alright, so our approach course is 335. Now to be clear, we're not doing the cat. What option do they have? We're not doing the cat 2. We're just using visual backed up by ILS. Are they in visual conditions? They 20,000 and scattered. Yeah, ceiling is 20,000 and 10. Yeah, so we could do visual backed up by ILS. And looks like got 111.7, 1117, 1117. Do that inactive. 5. There we go. Found the right keybind. Our missed approach. It's just gonna be 2600 Baltimore VOR. It's just programmed in here. After runway 33 left. Clear the vectors. Clear the vectors. Why are you telling me it's an invalid entry? Alright, fine. Doesn't want that. I won't delete your vectors. Stated the fix, or is it saying it's... Oh yeah, that's a fix. Alright, so we're in. Great. Does that mean it's out of date? Stated. So we got our ILS course here. Got our missed approach. Yeah, so if we were doing the ILS minimums, we would say our decision altitude is 200 above, which is 343, but we're going to do touchdown zone elevation 143. So we can reset this and then do 143. There we go. Yeah, I'll keep all those open for now. Likely going to be descending soon. Back to progress. Be descending in 30 nautical miles, so I'll get our performance done to Baltimore. What was our takeoff weight? 114.8. Alright. We'll update this. Nope, we're doing 3-3 left, not 10. Wind is calm. Temperature, dry. Yes. Didn't say anything about showers, did it? Menu, ACARS. Get the ATIS again. No, I don't see any rain in there. Our landing weight is going to be 0 fuel weight, 103.7 plus 6. So 103.7 plus 6. Could do that in my head. Or could just double check it. 109.7. Yep. And we'll check it with flaps 30, auto brake 2. On, off, manual, yes, in flight, runway 33 left. Compute that. So our reference speed's 129. With our V target at 134. Landing distance remaining 2,541. We'll double check that with our stopping margin. 2541. Enter. We're good. We need that to be at least 500. So we're gonna do auto brake 2. We can say our landing weight is 109.7. 139, wind correction of 5. That'll put all our speed bugs in down there for reference. Auto brake 2. And we're actually going to start descending here really soon, 12 nautical miles. So we can run our descent checklist, minimum set. The FMV targets from 129, 134, set noted, auto brake 2, recall checked. Descent checklist complete. Why'd the audio just stop? Why'd it stop? Only one reason I could think of that. Realism. That's why. Pause at top of descent. Yeah, as I said earlier, for my explanation for all this, the displays look bad. Reset MCP. What's the bottom altitude on there, Sid? Looks like it's 4,000. So we will reset that to 4,000. Double check that. Yeah, it looks like 4,000 is the lowest, and then we'll go on to our approach here. Minimize this. Yeah, 4,000 feet, and then we'll go down. Get a glide slope 1,500. There's our DA. Oh, we're doing touchdowns on elevation. Alright, here we are descending. Ding the attendants in the back. It's gonna say drag required, wait for it. Alright, so what I was saying is why the displays look different. Bad, some might say. I don't like the way they look by default. I use the real display mod, and also I have to redo all my settings in the iPad to make it like Southwest Jet, because it just uploaded or updated the whole entire plane. So I'll work on that, and hopefully next stream, if I do another one soon, will be better. That's funny how it paused at top of the descent, though. Looks like we got DCA on, but and LaGuardia. I heard that it was having a snowstorm tonight. Shall we take a look at their weather? Well, we're killing some time. It's not really the ATIS, it's just the METAR, but METAR works. Alright, let's see what we have in LaGuardia out of interest. We have 5,000. Actually, nothing bad. Put BWI back in there. Send that. Alright, planned arrival 508, 6,000 pounds on board. Just like our planning suggested. So we should be approaching in about 15 minutes. And we'll be on the ground in, call it 25, about 28. Alright, we're descending nicely. Not overspeeding, we don't need the speed brake. Gotta extend the boards, that's nice. Looks like we got a good path here in Baltimore. Alright, as we approach 18,000, we'll do our approach checklist. We'll turn on our lights, so our altimeters to standard local. Local pressures 3031, like that. 2031. This should be on standard. This is gonna be 3031. Like that. So we're 19,000 feet. Set a standard in a little while. Get our lights on. And you can see the wing light back here right now. The wing is dark. Come up here, flip the swing light on. Now the wing is bright. So that's when you're coming through 18,000 feet. Approach checklist, altimeters 3031 set, packs, autos, start switches. We'll go ahead and set continuous for now. Approach checklist complete. Probably do without them on continuous because there's no moisture that I see. We'll be cautious. guess there's supposedly all the air traffic control is near Oklahoma for the Arbuckle event, which is a arrival into Oklahoma. Let's see. I guess it's too late now. People are getting off and looking on other screen. Still got regional approach and Oklahoma approach on. Yeah, it's not really a huge event anymore, though it is 11:43 Eastern. Could be why. Alright, we're level at 15,000, gonna be descending further. 8 nautical miles, between 12 and 13. So we have our ILS frequencies tuned. I'm gonna vector myself onto the approach course. Try to aim for a landing rate. Well, landing rate doesn't really matter, but we've got 5,000 feet on the other end, if I remember very correctly. Yeah, so touchdown between the 1,000 and 2,000 footers. Those are the solid white bars and 2 runway markings after. So each runway marking is 500 feet. So we'll try to touch down within there, call it 1,500 foot markings. We'll look at our taxi route real quick. It's gonna be 33 left, vacate. Let me show this, get a quick idea here. Yeah, so it'll be 33 left. Is this the best view I could be in? It's not gonna hurt. Alright, so we'll land 33 left right here. We'll vacate Foxtrot. Then we'll take Papa Tango 2 into the ramp. Where are we parking? Parking gate Alpha 5, which, if I remember correctly, is... where is it? I can just check. Alpha 6, Alpha 5, right there. Alright, so Alpha 5 is going to be right here. So we'll vacate Foxtrot, call it Papa Tango 2 to the ramp, and park out Alpha 5. So if I zoom in a little so that when I get off the runway I can kind of see it easily. Right there. What's our projected arrival? Still 508. And how many miles are we? 81. Yep. 81 nautical miles to go to Baltimore. Now actually, if they did land 15, here's 15 right here, that would shorten this flight. And if we did 28, that would shorten it a little too. But 33 left is fine. Not gonna change it now. It won't lengthen it by too much. 5 minutes or so. Yeah, judging by the direction of flight we came in, guess we could have gone for 28 with the calm winds. I'll set up a fixed ring here for runway 33 left for 15 nautical miles and 5 nautical miles. At 15, we'll slow down and get ready, start extending our flaps, and at 5 nautical miles, we should be fully ready for landing, fully configured. Yeah, not much else commentary to say right now. But if any questions come up, please ask as always. Yeah, 33 left will make more easier taxiing. Like, or will it? Will it? 28 is no, that's 10. So now this actually might be runway 10. Let me think. We're coming from the north, yeah. So this is runway 10 right here. 28 would be somewhere here from the south, and then yeah, it'd either be Romeo 1 or Delta, and then we'd have to. Yeah, so 33 left in the end will be convenient. Yeah, no, actually, if we, rather than Foxtrot, which would require 180-degree turn right here, I might roll it out to hotel, turn off the runway, kick Papa, come over on Tango 2. Right now, you know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'll roll it all the way to hotel, exit hotel, straight along, take Tango in to Alpha 5. So it's gonna be Hotel Tango. Exit hotel, Tango, ramp, Alpha 5. Yep, there's a new and improved plan. So if we, will it let us clear the vectors yet? It won't. Will the vectors delete? I know. Will the vectors delete? They will. Then can we? No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. Guess it's required for that transition. I think I'm gonna give myself a shortcut here. If we go direct fins, yeah, why not? There's no one. We'll shorten our route a little by going direct fins. See how much time that takes off. Just go down to 5,000 feet. Still probably arrive near the same time. And then can actually go direct key. I wanted direct key. Why didn't you give me direct key? Direct key. Having lots of bugs here. Not sure why it won't give me that. Oh, 10,000 feet, attendance notified. A little late. as fighting the FMC. Yeah, still same time arrival. But we'll say we got a shortcut. About 15 minutes till touchdown. And technically you're supposed to keep this updated with your track. As you can see, we're drifting a little. So our nose is pointed, but yeah, this is where our nose is pointed, and we're flying a little left. So if I actually go like this, we should drift to the left when I do this. Looks like we're drifting more to the right, so I guess I had to reverse. So this is where our nose is pointed, this is where we're headed. So we're cruising to the right a little more than where we're pointed, so planes do drift a little. I can turn that off. We're getting a slight push to the right. $7,000 feet. There it is, 7,000 feet. Alright, pretty soon here I'm going to clear myself for the ILS or my 33 left approach, and I can set the altitude lower. But at chance we'll be at 4,000 and then we'll go down to 1,500. So we can look right here, and at Giraffe we'll be at 1,500 and intercept right here. Intercept glide slope 3 degrees, down to 33 left. Landing in about 10 minutes from now. 10 minutes till touchdown. Got our seatbelt sign on. Double check that, obviously. Don't want to miss that. Can come over here to like cabin lighting, takeoff and landing. Making our turn. So the airport's right to the right of us, actually, if we go right here. Where is it? Come down a little. There it is. Yep, that's Baltimore. I'm pretty happy with this approach. So far we haven't had to extend the boards once. Speed brakes. that means you planned right. Alright, we'll be at 4,000 for a bit now. I can zoom in to 20. So my plan will fly along here, make the turn at ropes. Is that what? Yeah, we'll make the turn at ropes, a little bit past hooks to about here, and then we'll vector this way and then onto the approach course and begin at giraffe right here, down to the runway. So landing pretty soon. I think I'm gonna take vectors now. Just give us a bit of a wider turn here. And when we pass hook, then we can go direct jams, hopefully. Plug that in and see if we can go. And as we turn, I'll start extending the flaps out. We'll maintain 210 for now. Turn our base in, actually right around the green arc, so not too much longer here. Turn base, and then final, then we're landed. There we go. Yeah, so I don't want to slam dunk it in. We can do more of a 45-degree angle. So maybe when we're a little further than this green arc, about where my mouse is, maybe a little sooner. Just don't want it to be a really sharp turn. Rather it be smoother. Give it 30 or so seconds. Can return towards Janice. 290. Alright, cleared. ILS approach, runway 33 left. Cleared herself for the approach. about 5 minutes to landing, maybe a little more. Let's see. What's our estimate? 5:11. Oh. Tad late. Yeah, the plane did really slow us down. Brought us to 210. I would have preferred to go 250, but not gonna speed it up now. Okay, could have gone 250. Yeah, this is a much better angle. Rather than making a very tight turn and having to swing around, we'll just come right in, join the localizer, and bam. There's 3-3 left. Alright, call it 5 more minutes. We're about to turn on a final here at Baltimore. Double check there's no tower on. We got Reagan Tower, not Baltimore. So Ronald Reagan is actually... That can't be it. Nope, that's not it. Should be way over. It might be Dulles? Can't tell. No, that's not Dulles. A little further, but we can take a look at our map here. Yeah, so there's Baltimore. Then Dulles is right here. And Reagan is right here. Alright, so now we'll turn towards 3-3. Bring out the flaps. 5. 5. Plane will trim out. Returning onto the 3-3 left approach course. Can actually intercept the localizer here. I don't know why we're not lowering. Yeah, we're descending quite fast. Bit scary. But we'll pick up here soon. Yeah, here we go. We're picking up. Yeah, now we actually gotta slow down here. Can drop the landing gear soon. Yeah, gear down, flaps 15. Flaps 15. Glide slope. Flaps 30. slow to 134. And before landing, checklist: speed brake, armed, green light, landing gear, down, 3 green, flaps, 30, green light before landing, checklist complete. We can do init ref, legs, it wants drag, I'm gonna say no. Alright, we'll leave autopilot on until about 500. Same as the other streams. Got our HUD here, but I'm not gonna use it. Heads up display. Yeah, the HUD isn't great in this plane. It's not modeled very well. Thousand feet, airspeed 134, sink at 650. Baltimore traffic, southwest 4160, short final 33 left. Very short final.
Southwest 68, holding position.
Alright, I'll take over, disconnect the auto throttle. It's my airplane.
Approaching 100.
Wow.
50. 30. 10.
Get it down, there's 2,000 footers, let's put it down. Extended, deployed. I don't know why there's baggage cars crossing the runway. Alright, and then we'll roll it out to hotel. There's Foxtrot. Close your
Southwest
reversers.
68 is rolling to it.
Slow it down a little. Guys departing behind us. Alrighty, here we are. Welcome to Baltimore. Get the APU going because it's not going to be much longer. Flaps up. Yeah, there's a little, I mean, by no means an issue. We had plenty of runway and we still were rolling for a while. But if it was a shorter runway, I would have loved to put the plane down a lot harder than I did. So it's soft landing, very soft landing. Can get a stab trim in the green band. It is. Alright, let's see, where's Alpha 5? Should actually be coming right up. Alright, we're on the APU power. Alright, yeah, this should be Alpha 5 right here. Where's the turn for it? Right there, I see it. So we can slow this plane down. Nope, that's it. Can kill 2.
Southwest 3256 departing 28.
Bring it in here. Stop at the first line. Since I don't have a ramp agent telling me when to stop, I gotta hop outside and use this view. Give it a little thrust. Alrighty. Stop it right there. That's good. Set the parking brake. Turn off this engine. Turn off the electric hydraulic pumps. Set standby. Zeros. The cockpit door. Get on preconditioned air.
Baltimore traffic, Southwest 34, 3594. That's the rate 128.
Set the light to white, and we'll connect ground power, set the chocks, open the doors.
Baltimore traffic, Southwest
We don't
3594.
have air stairs.
5x5, Southwest 680. Alright, thank you.
Alrighty. Parking checklist. Parking brakes set, start levers cut off, fuel pumps, one on, window heat off, probe heat auto, anti-ice is off, hydraulic pumps, electrics off, start switches off, oil quantity 17, hydraulic quantity 83%, radar test, transponder, standby, and zeros. Parking checklist complete. A few more minutes here and we'll be all shut down for the night. So I'll just, well, if everyone gets off, can make this bright here. Guess we'll watch the replay later. Once the APU actually didn't flip it off yet. What I do have to do is quickly open the we'll go to aircraft logs, fluid log 800 8674 page 1. Alright, here we are. We'll go fill in sign me. Alright, it is 01 slash, what is it? 31 slash 2021. Our station is Baltimore. Our terminating fuel is 5.4. So we'll write that down, 5.4. Our oil is 1717. Yeah, so this is our fluid log. And we don't have maintenance, so there's that. And I'll try to grab this and center it. If it lets me, it might not. That's fine. Doesn't need to be centered. I will close it, save it. Save it. Alright, so there's our fluid log. And we can turn off the IRSs and get the plane shut down. Then we'll go ahead and do the parking checklist. So, stab trim, green band, IRSs are off, emergency exit lights are off, external lights are off, ground power, disconnect it. Turn that off first, double check. Yep, that's good. Ground power, disconnect that, and turn off the dome light, and turn off our battery. Just like that. And then I'll disconnect from the network and we can watch the replay real quick, and that will conclude the stream. Landing rate of 56 feet per minute. Jeez. Alright. We'll go back to when we were airborne and watch from a few different angles, or maybe two. Watch one from passenger. Nice. And then we'll just kind of look at it from the outside. So these are the 500 footers, 1,000 footers, 1,500, and I wanted to land by 2,000, but I actually touched down before the 2,500s. And we touched down. Here's the reversers. And now I put the reversers to idle, but I didn't close the sleeves yet. We rolled down, so our gate's somewhere around here. Yeah, there's the sleeves closed. And then I got off. Yeah, there's the gate. So I just didn't want to make all the turns right there. So then I actually ended up vacating here. You can see our flaps go up. And just want to thank everyone for watching this stream. Hopefully you learned something and enjoyed it. I enjoyed the flight from Cleveland to Baltimore. Can speed taxi to the gate. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all for the next flight. Good night.